¿Cómo se llama?
Antonio Montana. And you? What you call yourself?
Scarface is not just a crime drama. It is a film with deep philosophical underpinnings. It explores the dark side of the American dream and examines how power and ambition shape and ultimately destroy individuals. Here's a detailed look at the philosophical aspects of the film. The American Dream and Materialism. Scarface tells the story of a man in pursuit of the American dream. Tony Montana arrives in America from Cuba seeking a better life. However, the materialistic values associated with the American dream completely take over his life. For Tony, success is measured solely by wealth and power. This pursuit leads him away from moral and ethical values. The film demonstrates how materialism and excessive ambition can corrupt an individual and ultimately lead to their downfall. Tony Montana's story vividly illustrates the destructive nature of power and ambition. Tony is portrayed as an ambitious and ruthless character. His rise is fueled by an insatiable desire for power and wealth. However, this desire becomes uncontrollable over time, isolating him. As he gains more power, he becomes increasingly paranoid and insecure. This ultimately ruins both his personal and professional life. The film dramatically shows how excessive ambition and the quest for power can lead to self-destruction. Scarface also delves into themes of trust and betrayal. Tony has very few people he trusts in his life, and in the end, he is betrayed by those closest to him. His relationships with his best friend Manny, his lover Elvira, and his sister Gina all deteriorate due to his paranoia and insecurity. The film deeply explores the fragility of trust and the devastating impact of betrayal. Tony's tragedy underscores the importance of trust among people and the consequences of its violation. The rise and fall of Tony Montana is a story of moral decay. Initially, Tony comes to America in search of a better life, but over time, he loses all his moral values. He commits every imaginable crime in pursuit of power and wealth, ultimately becoming a lonely, paranoid, and tragic figure. The film highlights how the loss of moral values and the climb up the criminal ladder can internally corrupt a person. Scarface also addresses themes of fate and inevitability. Tony's story is one of inevitable tragedy. Although he appears powerful and in control, he is actually a victim of his own ambitions and actions. The film questions how an individual's choices and ambitions determine their ultimate fate. Tony's tragedy is the tale of a character moving inexorably toward a doomed end. On the surface, Scarface may seem like a straightforward crime drama, but upon deeper examination, it emerges as a philosophical work dealing with themes of the American dream, the destructiveness of power and ambition, trust and betrayal, moral decay, and fate. Tony Montana's story reveals the dark sides of human nature and the destructive effects of modern society's materialistic values. In these ways, Scarface is not just a film, but a philosophical narrative that provokes deep thought.